All right. Welcome back, Misfits. It's Monday. It is Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope everyone had a really, really good weekend. Got to hang out, do whatever it is that you want to do. Hang out with friends, play games. I got to do all of it. I got to hang out with my wife finally. She got home from Disney, albeit super, super, super late. They ended up getting delayed. You know, this Spirit Airlines thing, I think, kind of messed up a lot of things, not just for Spirit. Like as they were canceling all, you know, basically all their flights, right? They just shut down. It caused all these other people to like have to find ways home. So like they were trying to jam them in on flights. So it was kind of crazy what she was describing to me, but it definitely delayed her. It also like rained, so that didn't help. So it was a bad time for them trying to get in. I swear my wife has the worst luck with flights, like the worst luck. She is always getting delayed or something, like always. It's insane. Every time she flies, it happens. Every single time. Hey, Maria, how are you? How are you? Hope you had a good weekend. I was just talking about how my wife got delayed coming back from Florida because Spirit Airlines shut down. So it was just a disaster. But yeah, I got to hang out with her. Saturday was actually our friend's birthday. So yesterday, we went out and had a birthday dinner and then hung out with them last night a little bit. Had a good time. It was great. It was a great little time. What happened to your wife? So Spirit Airlines shut down. If you don't know who Spirit Airlines is, it's just like Southwest and stuff like that. Yeah. So basically, because they shut down in the middle, like just, I don't know. It's weird how it happened. Like they just shut down. They just stopped. Like, so you had people like literally stranded. Like they were just stranded. They had to find ways home. They were trying to hop on other flights, so it caused delays and stuff like that. But then it also rained, so it was a disaster. It was just a disaster. She managed fine. I mean, she wasn't on Spirit. She flies Southwest all the time because that airport, like we have a Southwest airport that's like 20 minutes from the house, so she flew on that. But it was everybody like from Spirit trying to get onto flights, so it was causing delays and stuff like that. But it was just a disaster of her just trying to get home. Like she ended up getting home at like 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning. They were supposed to be back at like 10:30, something like that. So they got delayed like 3 hours. It's terrible. They did it. I don't know if they can, or I'm sure there's some sort of language in those, you know, fine print details that says that they reserve the right to cancel flights at any time and blah, 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 blah. But, they did it, and literally it was just like it exploded. Like literally like thousands and thousands of people just stranded wherever they were. And they basically were told, hey, your flight's canceled. Good luck. Like, damn. What's up, Erie? How are you? Yeah, it is a disaster. Like I said, luckily she wasn't flying Spirit, so it didn't affect her like that she had to like scramble to find a flight home. It was just her having to deal with that and then the storm. So to Florida, I don't know how long of a drive that'd be. It'd probably be like, crap, I don't even know. Here, let me look it up. I think that's in Orlando, right? I think that's where Disney's at. It's about 13 hours of a drive. It's about 1,000 miles is about how far away. So it'd have been a drive if she was on Spirit, but luckily, like I said, she wasn't. So no, she didn't get stranded. Basically, because the Spirit Airlines thing, right? And everybody's like trying to like figure it out, right? In the moment, in a storm. So she got delayed like 3 hours. It was a mess. It's east of me, so east. You're so lost. Yeah, it is a drive. Like, I mean, here's the thing. Some people, I was seeing videos of some people still stranded. Like they can't, there's nothing they can do. Like they couldn't get on flights because everybody was buying up flights and stuff. Like they were literally, when they canceled it, people went directly to like other airlines. So there were people who were literally stranded for like 2 days. I'm like, oh my God, dude, could you imagine being stranded at the airport for 2 days? I hate being at the airport for more than like 2-3 hours. I have been stranded at the airport one time. It wasn't for a day or anything like that, but I got stranded in an airport for like, I think it was like 8 hours or something like that. And I was just like, I was just done. You know, because you're stranded there, and then they put you in the tin can, and you got to fly, you know, however long it is, 2, 3, 4 hours, whatever it is. I think for me, it was like there's just like a little puddle jump, right? We were just going from one place to the next. It was only going to take like an hour, but we got stranded for 8 hours. 8 hours. If I, like, it was actually on a trip. We were on a family trip. And if they didn't have our bags, I would have literally just rented a car and driven. I was like, I could drive to where I need to be faster than the 8 hours I was stuck there. I literally could have done the drive like 2 different times. Oh no, Maria, I don't know. Airlines, I mean, they will sometimes, like, especially if it's, you know, like something on their end or whatever. Sometimes they'll give you like food vouchers and stuff, but they didn't for this. They didn't give her anything. So they basically were just like, deal with it. And days they pay for a hotel room. Typically they will. I will say that. It's not like, you know, it's not like you have to stay at the airport. A lot of times they will, if they're like, oh, there's nothing we can do, right? And the next flight's out is tomorrow evening. Like sometimes they'll give you like a hotel or whatever. But unfortunately, with the Spirit Airlines, they weren't giving people anything. They're just like, deal with it. We're done. They're like, we're done, and you guys, yeah, good luck. That's terrible. That's terrible. I don't know. The other thing I think about too, like in that situation, think about like the pilots and, you know, the other workers. I'm trying to think. The flight attendants, right? That's what I was like, what are they called? Flight attendants. But think about them, right? Because they got stranded too. Dude, like, how terrible. This just is a disaster. It was a disaster. What a weekend for my wife to be traveling. But she got home. She's good. It was good to see her. What else did I do this weekend? I played a little bit. I did play a lot. Is that Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday. So Saturday I did play a lot. I ended up playing a lot with Drill. So we did run a map. We did run the newest map, and we got some banger stuff in there. If you can tell. If you can't tell, I made like 7 million gil this weekend. 7-8 million gil. They were very generous. They gave me all the stuff pretty much in there, and I was like, you guys don't have to do that. But they did, and we ended up selling that. So we've got a ton of gil now. And then we did me, Drill, and Tuhu ran the M9 Savage. So we got really close. We're now basically, we can get all the way to the end. It's just about the damage output. Our damage output isn't high enough. So we did get to the enrage. We got to enrage once, but we didn't have the damage. So we ended up getting wiped, but we're there. Like we literally, every time that we run it now, well, you know, it's party dependent too, right? The party's got to do some damage, but we're basically at the point now that we almost get to enrage every single time. So we're super close to beating the Savage, at least the first one. Playing the Diablo DLC. A lot of people are playing Diablo right now. I've seen a lot of people talking about Diablo. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I can get back into Diablo. I just don't know. A lot of people have been saying stuff about it. They're like, it's good. It's good. I don't know. I don't know. I am excited though. There's a bunch of news coming out. There's a bunch of hype coming out for PoE 2. We're only 3 days away before, 3 days away before the announcement, right? So I guess we'll know real soon everything that's going to happen. He actually this is this morning. Yeah, it was this morning. Me and Thomas were talking. I guess they're adding swords. He's trying to convince me to go warrior to start league, and I'm like, until we get spin to win, till we get cyclone, I just don't know if I can do it. Like that's what I want to play. That's what I want to play. I mean, swords. The introduction of swords is a big deal. So hopefully now we can get a spin to win. We can get a cyclone build going. We'll see. You enjoyed it a lot. It's really fun. I was super pumped. I know we've talked about Diablo 4 before, but I was super pumped when Diablo 4 was announced and when it initially came out, and it just kind of wasn't it. I have heard basically since, like, I know it wasn't this season, it was like the season before or something like that, or maybe even the one before that. I think it was the prior one, that things were kind of taking a turn for the better for it. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't even remember the mechanics of that. Well, the mechanics are kind of similar across ARPGs, right, for the most part. But I can't even remember like a lot of the things in it. It would be probably very difficult to get back into it, just because like I know a lot of the mechanics have changed, the crafting, like all that stuff. It's all different. My eyes are super dry today. I remember I used to run like Helltide all the time. I used to run that all the time. There's events too. I do remember the events, like the boss events. I used to run those all the time. Those were fun. I don't know. I'd have to seriously, like, I'd have to play it and see if I'm enjoying it before I would bring it on stream. And that means I'd have to get the new expansion came out, right? So I'd have to get that for sure. Here, let me see. Pull it up real quick. Same. Last time was like 2 years ago. Yeah, it was literally. I remember playing the first 2 seasons, and after the first 2 seasons, I was done. I was like, I'm just out. I was like, I'm just done. It's not that difficult. Wasn't too bad. Okay. You didn't think it was fun? ARPGs? Yeah, I mean, ARPGs aren't for everybody. I know a lot of people that aren't into ARPGs. You know, the reset every league kind of bums people out. I think it's fun to grind out the league. But the thing about ARPGs is ARPGs are kind of like depending on how difficult the league is or the mechanics or whatever's going on in it, like 3 to 6 weeks is kind of the lifespan of an ARPG every league. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are people that they'll play the league all day, every day until the next one. Personally, I think the first week is the most fun, right? Because you're trying to rip through as fast as you can, get your character leveled up, get good gear and stuff like that. Super fun. After that, is when I kind of not lose interest in it, like not at all, but I kind of have to start doing different things. That's kind of why I started playing SSF mainly, is because like it's a much deeper challenge than like the trade leagues. So, but after like a week or two is kind of when I'm like, okay, I gotta do different things, right? I gotta do different builds. I gotta go play SSF, because like at that point you're doing all the content in the game, right? You're doing all in-game content. You've already beat the league mechanics and stuff like that. Maybe you're trying to figure them out. Like last league, trying to set up the temple kind of kept people around for a long time because it's very difficult. But yeah, typically that 3 to 6 weeks is kind of where I feel like ARPGs live. And then they just, like, for most people, it's that 3 to 6 week moment, and then it's gone. It isn't anymore. Okay. Yeah. See, and I think that's pretty true for most people. I think most people are kind of in that 3 to 6 week time frame, especially like at 3 weeks. I think if you're really into it and you grind it out, at 3 weeks, you've done everything, right? You've typically 100% beaten all the league mechanics. You've made multiple characters. You're rich. You're like, okay, what else is there to do, right? What else is there to do? And that's kind of like where I said I was at, right? Kind of at like at 2 weeks, kind of 2-3 weeks, kind of is where I start to transition to like making other builds, or we try funny builds and stuff, or just try to make something work. And then we also go SSF. Like my plan moving forward with PoE2 is kind of this. We're always going to play league drop, right? We're always going to play league drop. We'll get a character to end game in trade league. In trade league, we'll get a character to end game. We'll have one that can do everything, pretty much good. And then we'll transition to SSF. So probably within that second week of playing, we're pretty much going to be in SSF, because I like the challenge, right? We can't trade for things. We can't buy things. It's a lot of fun putting the build together and having to do it yourself. I really enjoy that. Yeah. And that's why I think that's for a lot of people, that's why they don't enjoy the ARPG games. Yeah. The story is good. It's not completed yet. PoE2 is not done yet. I think full release is going to happen in December. It's still in beta. It is a decent story, but the problem is that we've played it 8,000 times at this point. What's out of it? So we're kind of tired of the story. We want the full story. Obviously, we want to play the full story and see how it all plays out, but kind of tired of running acts 1 through 4. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but the ARPG aspect, right? So that's kind of what we're talking about. Let me look at Diablo. Hold on here. The ARPG aspect is like, that's why a lot of people I think don't like ARPGs, is because like they're like, well, I have to reset to 0 every single like 4 months. I got to grind out the game again. And, like you're saying, it's a 3 week kind of experience, three to 6 weeks, depending on how much you play. Like I said, it's a 3 to 6 week experience, and then you're done with it. And they're like, okay, that was fun, but they don't want to do that every quarter. So I get it, 100%. Yeah. So PoE2, basically, what you do is you buy a key right now. So when it's full release, when PoE2 fully releases, I think probably in December, it'll be free to play. It is a free to play game. Now, there are things in the game that you need to buy, like stash tabs, and you can buy armors and stuff like that. You can buy all that stuff, but it is 100% free to play. To play the beta, though, you have to buy an access key. I think it's like $30, $20-$30, but they give you as many coins, like the in-game coins, to buy stash tabs and stuff that you would if you spent $30 on the coins. So it's basically like, you're not actually buying the game. You're just buying the coins and the access at this point right now. The random gear looting systems, yeah, it's too frustrating to random roll. So that's the one thing that I think needs a lot of work in PoE2. Now, in last league they had a introduction of like a bunch of new crafting materials that made it much better to craft. Like we had actual systems where we could craft our gear and have a pretty much determined outcome for what we were going to get. And then they took it away. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, crafting, I think, needs a lot of work in PoE2. Personally, there's too much randomness in the crafting, especially for like SSF. When we play SSF, like to re-roll on a piece of gear 20 times and not hit anything good doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. Like we need better crafting mechanics. We need better crafting mechanics. We need the removal of some of the things that can be rolled on gear, and we need ways to kind of like what we had before, where we can have a predetermined kind of idea, like, okay, we know we're going to get something like this, right? You may not get exactly what you wanted, but we do know we're going to at least get something we can use on the piece of gear, right? That's basically what it was. It is fun blasting everything inside. That's what, like, that's so fun. Like when you finally get to end game and your build starts coming together and you're just like deleting the whole map real fast. It feels really cool. It's awesome. It's a ton of fun. But it loses its appeal. It loses its appeal really fast once you've gotten there and you've done it like 2 or 3 different characters, or you've done 2 or 3 different characters, and you're like, okay. Yeah, but it's also, here's the thing about the randomness though. The randomness actually even makes you not want to play though. That's the problem that PoE2 I think is having. For me, you know, personally, I'll talk for myself, but that is kind of the issue with their crafting system is you either invest a ton of currency, like in-game currency, not like actual currency, but you invest so much in-game currency to try to make this craft work and it just doesn't hit. Or if you're like an SSF and you have to get all the materials yourself, which are usually scarce and they're hard to get, right? They should be hard to get, but you invest those hard to earn currencies and you don't get anything back. It makes you really upset. Like the wand that I had last league was incredible in SSF. I literally just needed one thing on it, re-rolled it 20 times, didn't get anything. Like not even anything good. That was even worse. It was just like, this sucks. Thomas, if they give us more light radius, I swear they need to take light radius out of this game. Oh, damn. Yeah, no. See, like that limiting rerolls sucks. You should be able to reroll as many times as you want. Don't cap it. Because what if you have a great piece of gear, you re-roll it the max times, and then you don't get anything you wanted, and then it's just a dead item? Like, that's terrible. PLCU. It is. I do enjoy it. Like I said, that 3 to 6 week time frame, I really enjoy it. And then it's just like, I'm done. I'm just done. Yeah, that is true. I mean, the problem is though, is like what they had before, they had this item is called a homogenizing exalt, right? And basically it guaranteed you a modifier of the same category group as what was already on the item. So you could guarantee yourself something good at least guarantee yourself something good. And you even, depending on what was on it, you could even almost guarantee something. You couldn't fully guarantee it, but you could guarantee, like, say I needed, you know, adds to lightning damage, right? You could almost guarantee it. Not 100%, but you could be like, okay, I know I'm going to at least get adds some sort of damage, fire damage, cold damage, lightning damage, which none of that is bad unless you're like, you know, you're a fire build and you add cold damage, then you're like, well, that sucks. But if we could have that back, so we could kind of guarantee good rolls, that would be nice. But there's a lot of things that need to get addressed, and they have time. And to their defense, it is still in beta, right? So we just gotta let them bake it a little bit longer. I'm looking at Diablo now. I'm pulling it up here. Yeah, see, so we would need the Lord of Hatred, I think. Yeah, the Lord of Hatred. So I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I don't even remember the story. I don't even remember the story of Diablo for the most part. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? It's Monday. It's Monday. Who knows Monday, right? Crafters? I don't know. Dungeons? I don't know. Duty roulettes? I don't know. What do we do? Warframe? I've never played Warframe. Never played it. Hey, dog. I know, I see you. What, you need to go outside? Good lord. You need to go outside? Yeah? Okay, let me let this dog out. It's fun to play. They make it real annoying just to make you spend money. Okay. Is it kind of pay to win? Hopefully it's not like pay to win. Hold on. Dogs are going bananas. It's actually a really nice day today, too. So hopefully they'll hang out there for a while. Heavy PvP. Oh, okay. Here, let me pull it up. I've never actually. My phone's in the way. Ah, okay. It's gonna take 3 days. Good lord. Third-person action shooter. This looks interesting. What do you mean strict limits on like? And you have to farm everything. Everything. If Destiny and Diablo had a baby, okay. I only played Destiny 1 for a little while. I didn't enjoy the in-game stuff. Like I do remember doing like the raids and trying to get like you had to get those rare materials. I remember that. Like you had to get materials from the fights and stuff. I didn't enjoy that. Doing moon quests. I know, maybe we do. Maybe we work on our crafters today. Sounds like a chill day. I'm not very good at shooters. This thing looks like very action based. Like this. I mean, they even said it, right? Fast paced. Yeah, fast paced third person. Yeah. You spent a small fortune and still wasn't that strong? No. That's tough. Oh, now their website. Their website crashed. Or it froze, whatever. Ah! Might help if I could spell too, you know what I'm saying? My phone's in the way too. Every time, like, because I have my phone charging. Usually I have it on my left side, but it's about to die. Destiny is less grind? Oh no. I didn't like doing the fights so many times because I needed one piece to make my gear and I wasn't ever getting it. I was like, this sucks. Work on my relics. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. That's what I'm saying. Like I have actually here, I'm doing a lot of talking and searching right now. We're not even playing. I got my Weaver to 90. I think my armor is 90. Yeah, he's 93. Blacksmith is 83. Culinarian is now 100. I capped him out this weekend. We got 20 levels. 20 levels in like a day, pretty much. Carpenter, 72. Super low. 75. Alchemist is up. These are both 90s too. We're 90s on both our miner and our botanist. So we're kind of good there. Weaver's good. Was it Blacksmith? Yeah, it was Blacksmith. That's who we're working on now. Warframe is more fun. Okay, so you play Warframe, Oracle? It's true. It is very true. It is. We do the same thing. Do they have like leagues and stuff? Do you have to do like resets? Destiny has weekly lockouts. I honestly don't remember a lot from Destiny. It's been so long since I played that, like forever. No, they don't. Okay, I was about to say that kind of suck. If you gotta do that grind, it's super tough. And if you have to literally like spend money to get your stuff done and then they reset it on you, could you imagine? Oh my Lord, they'd be rich. Actually, no, they wouldn't because nobody'd play it. Once you get so strong, everything just dies. Okay. Feels good. Yeah, I do. I do like feeling super powerful. I don't know. I don't know if Warframe would be for me. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it's free. I could try it out. Could try it out. You found Destiny boring? I remember when I was playing it, I did enjoy it for a while. After a while though, I didn't enjoy the in-game stuff. I was like, nah, nah. 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 What up, JC? How you doing? Get so many rolls a week on stuff. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, you didn't get it. You gotta wait till next week. Oh, okay. I didn't know that's how that worked. You're waiting on the reset? The duty roulette reset? When is that? Is that in like 15 minutes or something like that? I can't remember if it's 10 or 11 my time. 10 or 11 my time when that resets. Woo, 84, baby. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I don't know. I do enjoy grinds. Like I mean, obviously, right? I play ARPGs. I do enjoy grinds. The only thing is with grinding style stuff, you do kind of hit that point where you're like, you can burn yourself out doing something. So it's always good. Like, you need to have something else to do in the game. It's kind of like, I'll equate it to like crafters in this game, right? Like, I like the grind of leveling them up and stuff like that. And I enjoy like the grind of just crafting in general. But after so long, you just lose your mind and you're like, I need something else to do. I got to do something else. Getting on doing the last piece for your Dawn Trail relic? Oh, you should do it. I'm still waiting. I have every piece. I have every demi piece. I need 3 of them to do the turn in. And that's just for the mission. Then I have to go and do the grind for the relic. 3 levels away from 70. Which one? Who's level 70? Only so much of a grind. That's what I'm saying. It's so much of a grind, right? Once you've burned yourself out on it, you got to go and do something else. Pay off with a certain threshold for it to feel worth it. That's why I really enjoy like SSF and Path of Exile 2, because like there's a reward for building your character. Like you're rewarded by putting in the time and grinding up your character and actually crafting out the gear. It's very rewarding. So close. One more demi. Oh God. I need, is it in my, just open up all this stuff. What am I doing? I have no idea. See, I have all of them, but I need 2 more of pretty much every single one. Ugh. I mean, we could probably go and run that here in a little bit. Maybe if we burn ourselves out. Ah, what am I doing? Pushing the wrong buttons. Maybe if we burn ourselves out on crafting real quick, we'll go over there and we'll run some more of that. I do enjoy the Occult Crescent. It's fun. See, I think they do. I think they do the grind very well too, because there's so much in the game. You don't like if you get burned out doing one thing, right? Or even multiple things. There's so much other stuff you could do. It helps keep the game fresh all the time, in my opinion. Oh, you're barred. Okay. I didn't know I thought you were working on... Where's like your miner and your botanist, right? I thought you were working on those too. It's the worst one. The purple one. The Azurites? That's if those are the worst ones. I have 3 of those. I don't have 3 of the other ones. This sucks. Your miner is at 71. Okay. And your botanist is 12 or so. Oh, okay. I thought you were leveling them together for some reason. We're getting there slowly but surely. I mean, I'll be a lot happier when everything's 90. I'm super happy the Alchemist and the Cult. What? I thought that macro was good for everything. Hold on here. Do we need... Let's do this one. I think that might work for it. Hopefully that one works. I can't remember which one was working. The hotter pink or magenta? Oh, so this one? There we go. That one works. Yeah, I think you like. I choose the dark themes. I always like dark themes, especially because I gotta stare at especially when I was looking at Excel, like in my old job, when I'd stare at Excel all day, I need dark themes. It gets to your eyes after a while. So I just turn everything on the dark theme. It's like the white screens in this game. When the white screens get going, I'm like, I don't get what it is with white screens in video games. It's like this all games do it. And they're like, oh, hey, look, action or drama. Here's a blaring white screen for your face. Enjoy. Like, oh God, dude, just turn it off. Just turn it off. My wife actually did that to me the other day. So when she came home, from the airport, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I was asleep, so she comes home. I woke up, I said hi or whatever. And, she drops off her, what do you call that stupid thing? Suitcase. So she goes, drops off her suitcase, comes in, lays down, and she turns on the TV, and it's just like, I remember looking at her and I was like, turn that off. It's just like, I need the TV to fall asleep. I was like, oh God. So bright. Yeah, dark theme all day, every day. Yeah, literally blind. God said, let there be light. And that's what happened. Big Bang Theory. It was like light. I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, please. Please. Oh, with the dark themes? Yeah, see, Maria, because you're in Excel all the time. You're in Excel. You use, what do you use too? You use, what's the other one? Because you're a black belt, right? You're a black belt. Shoot. What is that one called? God dang it, I can't remember. You listen to YouTube? So you'll just turn it on and just listen. I don't think you know what? I do that sometimes. Like if I'm in the kitchen or something and like I just kind of like I would do it a lot for Path of Exile and like just kind of listen to people do like talk about builds and stuff. So I would turn it on the TV while I'm like in the kitchen cooking and stuff. So I do that. See, I turn it off. I think I have it either. I see like minimal basically, because yeah, it's too much going on screen. It's like Path of Exile 2. Like there's so much going on screen. We need a way to like turn down the effects, because you're right. Like when everything's going and everybody's fighting and you just can't see anything, you're like, oh my God. Not only is it confusing, it's bright. You're a green belt. Oh, okay. I thought you were a black belt. What's the system though? What is that system again? I can't think of it right now. There we go. I thought somebody was at my front door. It was just trash guys. I have something like right here on the side of my nose. Do you? Okay. Maybe that's just a common thing. We all do it. Like you know, now that I think about it, I actually kind of do it a lot. I didn't even like consciously think about it, but I do. Typically though, like if I'm at my desk, I don't just turn it on and listen to it. It's usually I'm watching it. Oh no. How'd your car die? What happened to it? Put it on epic scores. Oh, so you just listen to the music. I hear a lot of people talking about Warhammer. What is Warhammer? My phone is in my way. It's making it very difficult to like type on my other keyboard. Hold on. Let me move this thing. Yeah, we're at 84%. We're fine. We'll survive. We will survive. A tabletop game. Also it started as a tabletop. It's super expansive. Is it like I've never played D&D. I've always kind of wanted to get into D&D. It's like intimidating though. It's super intimidating. What's the meaning of life? Oh God, really? Oh no. Oh, you know what? I see people. I see people painting these things all the time. I love to watch people like paint these things. Yeah, these little figures. These things are nuts. Okay. More grim and dark. The lore is huge, though. It's like 20 freaking hour videos of lore. So, like, I'd have to read books, I guess, too. Like, trying to think, like, do you think it's more popular? Like, so you said there was an RPG game for it too, right? Do more people play it on the PC now, or do you, like, I see people painting the little figures all the time, and I think they look awesome. But are a lot of people now doing it mainly on like the game, or are they still tabletop? I know, Maria. I know, but it's it's like intimidating to think about. Sisters of Battle. You play it once a week? Like, do you have to find like a group, I guess? Is that kind of what you got to do? You got to find a group to play with, and you guys just consistently play every week? Like, there's game stores around here, like there's tabletop stores and stuff. I assume a lot of people probably go there and play, unless you have like a group that you consistently play with or something. This goes on and on and on. I've heard of Space Marine too. I've heard of Space Marine. The other one's Dark Ride. I haven't heard of those two though. You like Dark Side? What do I do a lot, Thomas? Breathe air and play video games. Okay. I didn't know if like more people like are kind of going, if you said there's an, I'm trying to find it right now. I'm going to look for the game itself, but I'm wondering if like there's more people that play it on their systems, like on PC, or if more people are like, no, they like the community prefers to play it tabletop. I would assume it's probably tabletop with some of these guys doing these crazy like artworks on these little minifigures and stuff, dude. Like, it's intense. No, that's not what I wanted. Left 4 Dead? Oh, dude, I love Left 4 Dead. I played the crap out of Left 4 Dead. I got something in my throat. clear that out. Good Lord. Baltimore's Guide for Warhammer is good lore. Is that one of like the 20-hour videos? I did know there's like factions, right? You choose your army, I guess, kind of is how I assume that works. Some of his videos are an hour long. That's not bad. I mean, if you're learning lore and stuff like that, that sounds fine. First impression is you have an extreme headache, by the way. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I get headaches a lot. Fridays was super bad. We pushed through. I am feeling better. Saturday, I was still a little like, it wasn't nearly as bad as Friday, but it still hurt. And then Sunday, it was like, we were good. Oh, this is the second macro. Don't hit the first one, we'll fail it. You've fallen asleep to one? I mean, that could be good or bad, right? If it's putting you to sleep. Maybe you're like my wife, and she has to have a show on. Usually it's like Big Bang Theory. She loves Big Bang Theory, and she likes to turn it on and just fall asleep to it. My God, dude, whatever's in my throat better get out. I'm looking at the Warhammer game right now. Like, this looks crazy. Oh, look, and then there's Space Marine. Whoever you vibe. Oh, for like your army, just whoever you vibe with. Are there like hated factions that's like universal within the community? They're like, if you play this faction, you're an evil person. I bet you there is. There's got to be some sort of faction out there that like people play, and if you play that faction, you stay with it, and other people are like, scum. There's no good guy. Also, everybody's bad. You did send me down the rabbit hole. I'm like looking at it right now. Like I'm first of all, holy crap. There's so much going on in this thing. Oh my God, dude. This looks, you could spend a small fortune in this game or on it. Even the poster children are bad? Oh, good Lord. What do you got? What are you fighting over, I guess? Land and resources? See, this is how much I don't know about these kinds of games, like D&D and Warhammer and stuff. Like, so if you like, let's say that you're having a battle, right, with somebody. Do you obtain resources? Because I'm thinking like tabletop here. So say you're battling somebody and your army wins. Is there some sort of like resource that you acquire? Like, obviously you would have to like, you notate it, right? So you would write it down, be like, okay, I have X, Y, and Z materials or whatever. It's like, does that carry over? And you use that to better your army, or are you just like, every time you fight, it's just like a new fight and you have whatever resources you have available to you? I don't know how that works. Like I kind of know in D&D, right? Your character grows, right? You level up, yada yada yada, right? That's how that works. But like in Warhammer, it's like, do you gain these resources and that allows you to build up your army bigger and bigger and bigger? King of the Hill type thing. That's type. Okay. I mean, it sounds interesting. I know it's like, it's really, really popular and people who play it love it. Okay. And how do you, so here's what I'm trying to figure out, I guess, Oracle, maybe you can answer it. It depends on what you have on the field. Does that mean you just literally have to bring, like I'm looking at these, I'm looking at like these minifigures now and stuff. And is that simply it? You have to bring the minifigure and that's pretty much it. And then you're like, okay, now I have this resource in my army. It is a lot. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell just by looking at this freaking thing. These, like, this is on the actual Warhammer website that I'm looking at now, though. These are like, these little figures are crazy. This thing's $150. $130. That tank's pretty sick, though. Little battle wagon. You can buy armies as well. They're already done up. Okay. So you can basically just like kind of hop into it, I guess. I gotta imagine it's quite expensive to do that, though. And there's a point system. Okay. I'm tracking. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, oh my Lord, dude. I guess it kind of depends on how many of these figures you need. These things are crazy. I should probably pull it up on my, well, I can't because it'll cut the game out. The Storm Boys. Some armies I get for $300. Oh, okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Looking at some of these figures, I was like, holy crap, dude. Literally like thousands and thousands of dollars just on a few figures. Okay. Now, I would absolutely get like stomped. I mean, it looks interesting. That's just crazy. Now we're gonna, today while I'm on my phone, I guarantee you that's all I'm gonna see is like Warhammer stuff. It can become soul sucking. Oh no, we don't need that. We don't need that. I mean, I could see how you could get just like completely absorbed into that. I mean, if there's truly like 20-hour videos on lore and all these other, and learning about each of the armies. I mean, here's the other thing too. Do you kind of choose like one army? Like I have to imagine there's people that play like they've played or do play all of them. But I would assume like most people probably have like a couple of armies that they really like to play. But even then, you have to learn those, right? And if you love the lore and stuff, you got to learn about it. Yeah. I can imagine looking at some of those freaking minifigures. Some of them were $150 a piece. I was like, oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Okay, so you just pick one or two. You just pick one or two. I was about to say, if you're playing all those armies, like that's intense. Primal. I'm on Primal Excalibur. Some are fast, some are super slow. Like I was looking, like a couple that I saw, like there was like some heavy mechanized ones. I think this is macro one. There's an ogre one, and then there was like a mechanized one. I was like, so I'd imagine those are probably like the play style you're talking about. Orcs. Okay, so yeah, there's my rookiness coming out right there. Orcs and AdMex. I mean, Primal Ultras. Oh, look at that. The Primal Data Center. That's where all the cool kids are at. I'm super excited though, like with the announcement that the data center, the duty finder and stuff is going to go cross data center finally, because like having to go to Ether to do anything for the most part kind of sucks. I mean, now we were on Primal this weekend actually when we ran the M9 Savage. So that was nice, but I that's like the first time I've ever filled the queue for that on Primal, and I think that's only because like this weekend was packed because of the new because of 7.5, so everybody was on. Like you couldn't even travel to Ether; it was packed. But it'll be nice, like you know, we can fill parties across the data centers. I was trying to ask that question. Oh man. Press the wrong one. I was trying to ask that question too. I think last is on Friday. Like, it will party. So if we do like a party finder, will party finder pull from all the data centers, and we can have like our friends in it. Like if, like say I'm playing with Tuhu, right? And Tuhu's on Ether. Can I invite him to my party finder while I'm on Primal, and it'll pull us all in together? Like that would be cool. I didn't hear anything like that, so I don't know if that's an option. That would be really nice though, because then it wouldn't be like I have to be on Ether with him to form the party and do the party finder on Ether. Now the party finder will go across the data centers, but it would be nice if I don't have to like travel to Ether to do that, I guess is basically what I'm trying to. So you said you play Warhammer, right, Oracle? Like, what do you do? What do you play? You said you were going for an SOB. Yeah, I can't wait for it. It's gonna be so nice. If we could get that, that's what I'm saying though. I think that would be like the best outcome of that. But I don't think that's how it's gonna work. You know, as far as like the party finder like I was talking about. I don't think that's how they're going to let it work, but it would be really, really convenient and cool if they do that. What's up, Gil? How you doing? DPS queues are going to be amazing. Yes, I know the DPS struggles. I don't play DPS. I play tank. We are going to make a DPS though. I want to. The reason I want to play a DPS and a healer is just so I understand like more of what's going on with everybody. I will still be a tank main though. Like I just enjoy playing tank, but a lot of the guys and girls here, they play DPS and they talk about the DPS queues and how horrible it can be. Especially Oracle. Oracle, you're having some queue issues. Oh, you're on Cosmic? Yeah. I'm trying to get everybody to 90 is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get everybody to 90. That's what it's like the end goal of all of this. And leveling up, you know, leveling up the cosmic weapons, because aren't the cosmic weapons, they're best in slot, aren't they? Or are they not best in slot? I can't remember. Yeah, the DPS queues, those are good times. I feel sorry for you guys. Look, I did pop this though. We got the power suit coffer. I got this yesterday. It was on my very first try too. It was crazy. They are the best. That's I want to say it was Eerie. I think Eerie told me that they're the best in slot. So what do they go up to? Do you know? I haven't even looked it up. Is it 10? Is it like version 10 or 1.0 or something? You've been trying to get it for weeks. I got super lucky. Now, so I did have my Weaver in here a long time. Right, I had my Weaver in here for a long time, and I've done plenty of those, but I've never gotten it. Yesterday was the first time I've come back here in a very long time, and I was like, okay, we'll do it this way, right? It's cheap, plus we need to level up the cosmic weapons or whatever. So, and I just got lucky. First roll, slammed it. If you want it. I think it's tradable. I think we can trade it. If you want it, you can have it. Just let me know. What did I push? Oh, I must have hit. I must have hit it. Whoops. We'll wait for it to run out. There we go. What is this one? This is first macro. You'll win it one day. You will one day. One day. The offer stands though. If you want it, you can have it. Just let me know. I don't think I've never even looked at it. I don't even know what it looks like. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? It's my dogs. I forgot they were outside. I'll go let them in after this one. We'll start up another one. I'll run to the bathroom real quick too while I'm at it. No? Okay. All right, one sec. Let me let these dudes in. It's Hyper 765. Okay. How much? Like, stop. Stop. My dog is nudging my arm. Like, what version is Hyper, though? Like, how long does that take to get? I'm going to look it up right now. Figure it out. The 16th stage. Oh my god. Yeah, here it is. So basically you have, right, version 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cosmic. Then it goes to 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 Stellar. And then 1.1, 1.2, and then Hyper. So yeah, 16 stages in all. Thinking about picking up crafting again now that you work from home. Hey, there you go. Working from home is great. When I started working from home, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I could ever go back to going somewhere, right? I loved working from home. It was incredible. I really enjoy crafting. Like I'll find myself just sitting here on a weekend and just crafting stuff out, especially because, you know, you can sell stuff for gil. Like outside of the materials we got from the map this weekend. So I ended up getting, I think after the sales of those 2 items, it was like 6.5. Like it was like, I think I ended up making like 6.5 mil on those 2 items alone, but I made over $1 million just on I crafted a bunch of the Tissanes. I crafted a ton of those and sold all those. What else did I craft? Like some of the higher end food stuff. I crafted that out and sold all that off too. But it's just like, you can make a ton of gil. You can make a ton of gil. I mean, it takes a while, you know, because you got to craft it out and whatnot. So you like what I find myself doing is typically I'll just kind of sit here and I'll be like doing something. I'll just be doing something on my computer, and I'll have my crafters in the background just like crafting. I know you can do quick synthesis, but the problem with quick synthesis is that like it has a tendency to fail, number one, unless it's like way below your level, which means you don't really want to do the higher end. In my opinion, you don't want to do the higher end stuff on like the auto craft. And number two, and like I said, unless it's really low level compared to where you're at, you don't get high qualities as much. So I just use the macros. I'll put my macro in, and I'll start the craft, hit the button, and then I'll go off and do whatever I need to do on my computer, like whatever I'm doing. Oh, do you really? Well, crap. Maybe I just need to do Weaver, because my Weaver is like through the roof right now. The most profitable right now, I would either do, if you're going to do it, either Alchemist or Culinarian. I would say the Alchemist is probably the better. Like, you're probably going to make the most profit off your Alchemist, especially because like if you're going to craft foods for like raiders and stuff like that, or like gem droughts for raiders, those sell really, really well. But the best thing about them is a lot of times the materials are super cheap. So you can go on the market board and buy like 99 of something that you need, right? It might cost you like 300,000, 400,000 gil to buy all of the stuff that you need, but you're going to turn around and sell all of the items that you craft for like, 1 to 1.5 million, like easily, like 1 to 1.5. So your net is, what would that be? Anywhere from like 600 to 1.1. And now the only reason I do craft, like I'll craft like crafter gear and stuff like that, or like weapons and stuff. I do craft that stuff. I don't tend to craft like the armors and stuff, but I want to get everything at least to level 90 so we can at least repair our own gear. That's the main point for the other ones. Like typically when I was like, so like that's where Weaver comes into play, I guess. Like if you're gonna do like let's say that you want to craft the gear for like the botanist or the crafters, so like your DOH, your DLL characters. What I've found, at least prior, the best things that I found was doing lower end crafter gear, because there seems to be a lot of people like buying the lower end crafting gear and the higher end crafting gear, not so much of the middle stuff. I crafted a bunch of it one time and it took forever to sell, like the mid-level stuff, but the low-level stuff would sell all the time. And the high-level stuff sells all the time too, because people are maxing out or whatever and they want best in slot. But those take a while. Those take a while to craft. They're typically pretty expensive too. Whereas the lower end crafting gear is cheap. You can make a really good return. Yeah, and that's the other thing too that's really nice. If you have your miner and your botanist like leveled up and you can get the higher end materials, it makes doing like your leave quests. Now they're not the super like, they're not the super big ones. You're not going to get the massive like XP, but you can still make like 3 million XP for basically nothing. And all those leave quests, like, you're getting like 6,000 gil per. If you do it like I do and you save them up, like right now we're at 12 because I spammed them out this weekend to level up my my culinarian. But there's some of them that you can literally make like 1 million gil on leave quests if you stack them up. And like I said, it can kind of be for free if your miner and your botanist are leveled up high enough and you can get the materials yourself. free gil. Level botanistic alchemist, yeah. I don't like, I'm trying to think too. With my DOLs. Probably my minor. Actually, no, it would be. Did I click the wrong one? I did. Yeah, it's my minor for sure. Like my minor has netted me more gil than my botanist. And I think that's because like a lot of the high gil items for botanists are like the timed ones, the time nodes and stuff. Like you could absolutely do like a timer run or a timer farm, you know, just go run around and do a bunch of timers and stuff. But then unless you have etherite tickets, right? You're just burning gil going from zone to zone to zone. Whereas like the miner, they have the timed items and stuff like that too, but a lot of the materials aren't in time zones, so you can just go and farm a crap ton of them and sell them. But the thing about the botanist, like as far as like your culinarian and your alchemist, the botanist is the best. You can get a ton of materials. Gonna finish miner though? Yeah. Everything will get to 100 at some point for sure. Right now it's the grind to 90. Like even this, when we hit 90 with the blacksmith, we'll move on to another one. Like we won't sit here and level up past 90. Stop at 90 and then work on another one. Let's hurry up and do this, and then we can help with this quest here. What do we got here? I'm trying to think. Culinarian's already 100. So I don't really want to work on him. Carpenter, I think our carpenter's pretty low. I know our goldsmith is really low. We'll look at one of them. Let's see how can we do this here? Oh no, we don't have it. Or yeah, we do. Okay. Groundwork should finish it out. Okay, so let's see if we have a macro kind of picked out for that already. see, muscle memory, waste not, prep, groundwork. So this is kind of close. It was muscle memory, waste not. I think it was 3 preparatory touches. And then a groundwork. Just 1. Something like that. We'll see if that works. Already had it. Let's see if we did that right. Oh, which one is the turn in here? Uh-oh. It was poor. Oh, we should be all right. I guess we could try the goldsmith too. We could do some goldsmith stuff, help with that one, because these guys we're cranking through these ones, but not the goldsmith ones. Oh, what's up, Erie? Did you get good news? That sucks, dude. Freaking car troubles. Okay, let's actually switch to our goldsmith and help these guys get this stuff done. Let's see if this macro will work. Oh, that's good news, though, dude. That's good news. What ended up happening to your car? How did it die? What do you mean groundwork isn't a legitimate? Oh, do we not have... Okay, well, we'll change this to... There we go. Oh yeah, dude. Now you need coolant for sure. Also, is it this one down here then? Yeah, all in the great minds of the engineers. We're like, let's use plastic in engines. That'll work. Oh no, have to cancel your vacation? No, sir. No canceling of vacations. Can't do it. And it's final. Oh, that's right, dude. Good luck on your finals. Good luck on the finals. Dude. It has been a week. Good Lord. What happened? Why'd your dog need another surgery? You just need to get out of this week. That's all you got to do. You're in a fight just to get out of it. You haven't touched it? Oh, I actually initially I wasn't a big fan of Cosmic, but I do, having done it like pretty much this entire weekend, I've fallen like in love with it. It's a ton of fun. Oh, okay. I was like, dang, dude. I was like, what happened? What happened? Yeah. So there's crafters or gatherer stuff. Good Lord, I can't even talk. There is stuff for your botanists and your miners. Karmic debt. You did something when you were younger. Oh no. Let me think twice about it. The karmic debt. Your drum bitch, you maxed it out. What is what did you max out? Was it drone bits? I'm not sure I know what that is. Karma check. Your 8th 20-hour shift this week. Yeah, pretty much. It's actually very, very, very true. It does take forever, I will say that. Like, especially like leveling crafters, because you know you got to do usually like 4 or 5 crafts to eventually get to your XP. The good news is though is that it's free, right? It's cheap. So you get drone bits. Oh, okay. Leveling is fast. You don't need quality for leveling. Yeah, it's just, I'm trying to think like as far as like how I did my alchemist and my culinarian to 100. Like I feel like the leaf quests and the collectibles were super fast, like faster than this. You have 2 currency, there's 2 credits, and a third will appear when you upgrade. Okay, I gotcha. So quality only. So basically what you're telling me is that I'm wasting my time by doing quality. I should just craft and be done. Just fill the progress and call it a day. Okay, let's start doing that then. So like, let's just see here. More points if you have high quality. Yeah, but here's the thing. If we like here, let's do this. I'll see everything's out of order now. Okay, well, we're going to find out right now. Yeah, see, so for this, we do, I see what you're talking about, Gil. Like with these, it does fill up quicker. Like we only have to do 2 crafts to get to 600, so it's probably better to do it this way. At least for the red alerts. We'll see about the... We'll see about the standard, or like when we're just sitting there and crafting out stuff. Yeah, see, we just got 300 points. Okay. We'll start doing that here when we're done with this, when we finish this red alert. Oh, dang. Okay. When Evercold comes out, there you go. That way you don't even have to worry about it. We'll be here. We'll be here running Evercold. What is that? It's like 7, 8 months away. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I can't wait. All caps at work. No worries. The Nightbot didn't yell at you. Yeah, 8 months. 8 months away. Got a baby tank? Are you doing, so you're running your Bard right now? It didn't yell at you though. He didn't yell at you. Is this guy gonna turn in? So we can, there we go. We're done. Oh, okay. Okay, Twitch side. Gotcha. Ah! Let's not punch my mic. That's not good. All right, so let's test this out. Let's go back to our, was it our blacksmith? Yeah, it was our blacksmith. So let's do this. Let's do, what would it be? Basically, it would just be this then, right? Something like that. Oh, no, we did the wrong thing. Oh, so it's just 2. That one we have to do the quality on. Oh, it did. It did go up. Okay. Here, we'll let this one run through. And we'll see once it does all 3. Oh, did I click the wrong thing? I did. Huh. We don't need that extra one on there, but it's all good. The minimum amount required. Okay, hold on. I didn't know you could quit too. Let me see. I thought you had to do them all out. So just the minimum. So there's 2. I've been doing this wrong the whole time. This is gonna make this thing go ridiculously fast. Good call. Use it for the nerf it to the ground? Yeah, absolutely. That... Like, that's crazy. See, I thought you had. I thought you had to do it. So Erie, what you do is you don't go for quality at all. You just craft however many you need of the item and then turn it in. Don't do quality at all. So like, don't worry about it. Dude, I know, right? Like for real, I could be like level 90 on everything already. See, and then we turn in. We're done. I'm like freaking mind blown right now for how much time I spent getting quality up. Yeah, I haven't taken my miner and my botanist here like at all. Barely, like I've barely done anything with them here. Oh, we crafted too many. I was too busy talking. Handed lands are at 90. We're trying to get there. Fisher, I haven't done fishing at all. Oh, that was only 2. Ocean fishing when available. See, so what I did is I took my miner and my botanist through the diadem. Like that's how I did them. And I just I just ran them through there because I reached like 60 or 70 in the diadem like super fast with the miner and the botanist. I wonder if I can move that down below. Like, can we bring this here? Let's actually kind of move it like right here. Yeah, that way it's out of the way. School ends for deep diving into the grind. 1 more week. Almost there. You don't think diadem is faster for the miner and botanist? But, well, you just saved everybody hours and hours of time on this one right here. I haven't done the miner and the botanist here enough to know like how best to level them inside these zones. Click the lock to keep the mission progress. Oh, like this, so you can just quick turn. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I do agree. The miner and the botanists are once I hit like 80. Once I hit 80 was when it became like a grind, and it's a grind now. Like the leave quests just don't seem to be as good like for the miner and the botanists. The collectibles, like how the collectibles work to turn in, like you can get really good XP for them, but they're time zones, so it's like you'd have to set a bunch of timers and rip around zones to get collectibles to turn them in. What I've been doing is I save all of my weekly turn-ins. I save those for my miner and my botanist. That's how I've been doing them. Ugh. Erie, I think you were telling me about that, right? When when was that? That yeah, you couldn't fast travel. There weren't mounts, so you had to run everywhere. Like that sounds terrible. I didn't play when that was around. I didn't play. I hope they rework gathering. It would be nice to have like some better options, at least for leveling, because it does feel like super slow now. 80 to 90 was slow. Now I'm like 92 or 93 on my miner, and I like 90 91 on my botanist, something like that. So they're almost there, but it's a slog. Since 2.0. Okay, so you've been playing a long time. I came in when I first initially started playing, way like many years ago. I came in right before Endwalker, and then I played Endwalker, and then I didn't play Dawn Trail until I came back. Like I didn't play for like 5-6 years, and I came back about a month ago. So oops, did I do too many? I did do too many. So I can't speak on how little it's changed. Are you saying like make every collection point a time, like you get to the zone and you have like 2 or 3 minutes to gather as much as you can? Oh, I see them all the time. I see the bots doing it all the time. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good idea. Cuz I do get annoyed like having to, like, especially when I'm doing, yeah, let's say I want to go get like a bunch of mithrite sand or whatever. I got to go here to here to here and then back in like this circle, right? It's like in this big circle of threes. And it is kind of annoying. Can still use skills for stuff. Yeah. The bots own the mining. I assume there's people that are botting the like the clusters too. I would assume there's people that just bought the clusters. Retainers collect crystals. I don't think I've ever used my retainers for anything other than like the field exploration stuff. I know you can send them out on like hunting stuff, so you can literally send them out for like clusters and crystals. Or is it only the crystals and not clusters? Because I start doing that. Okay, okay. I was like, dang. I was like, if you could collect clusters, that'd be sick. Yeah, I ran a zone one time. I got a ton of them though. Which ones were they? The waters. I ran them and I got a ton of water clusters, like a ton. This is crazy. A 108 retainers? You have 108 retainers? 13,000 crystals an hour. Goodness gracious. Bam, 90, baby. All right, who's next on the list? Let's do our goldsmith. Why not? Oh, here, hold on. He doesn't have groundwork, does he? But he does have careful synthesis. We'll just do 4 for now. We already had it. Yeah. Is there anything specific you send them out for? Oh, QVs. Okay. I only ever send them out on like, what are they? The field explorations, because I mean, they take forever, right? They do take forever. Those are an hour, right? Okay, yeah, those are an hour. Oops. Here, what was the macro I had that was groundwork? Because now we have groundwork. Oh, you know what? We probably should just be doing muscle memory. Let's see if muscle memory caps it out. It does not. It's the fastest way to level in venture positive after level 60. I don't know what my retainers levels are right now. I think they're like... $50s, like low 50s, if I had to guess. Oh, oops. See, this is where I think, like, for me, just clicking the macros easier. Which one was the one that had groundwork and stuff? It was 2. Because then I don't really have to think about it. Let's do this so we can unlock the next level. That way we get our better XP missions. There we go. Ugh. I accidentally clicked it. Oh, no, 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 no. I said quit. Yeah, see, this one's like almost just like this. You're a penny pincher. Doing QVs at the level 100 level retainer gives 2,500 gil per venture. Yeah. I mean, that's good though. So that's 2,500 gil an hour. But you have 108 retainers. That's insane. We actually don't need to worry about this because by the time we get to... Well, actually, here, let's just run these out too. That way they're unlocked when we get there. $270K an hour. Phew. Barely an hour. Just rich. You're like, it's fine. Synthesis failed. What are you talking about? Oh, you jerk. We messed that one up. That's like drill. Drill's rich. Synthesis failed. Do we gotta... There's no way we gotta work a master's mint into that. Oops, wrong way. Oh, is it weight 3? Weight 3. You'd want to meld? We don't have that one yet. Mend. Oh, so you're saying or use waste not? The thing is like the macros for me make it like even just setting up a macro real quick, because then I just click a button and then I just let it be. Oh, I get what you're saying. I think waste not's a 2. Like this one, I think we can, because this is the highest level one, right? Well, here, let's run this real quick. Oh, see, like that one's just, this is just groundwork. It has 40 durability. So like when I'm popping, but when I was popping, oh, was it muscle memory? Did we not take, we didn't have muscle memory on there. Yeah, we did. Yeah, because we weren't completing on, at least that one, we weren't completing on 2 groundworks and a muscle memory. And we were running out of durability. What's up, Kobe? Oh, we should have used muscle memory. See, I need to get past these ones and just do the high level one. There we go. Now we've got those unlocked. See, so now like what we can do. That's the highest level one, right? So like on this one, well, here, we'll just test it out. We'll see if it works. Yeah, see, we don't need waste not. Yeah. And it's only 2, but we'll burn the extra because by the time we synthesize again, it'll already run out. This way, it's pretty much one button you just run, right? And plus, once the craft gets higher, we'll need the initial or the additional groundwork. Hopefully it keeps spamming that one in the middle. That way we don't have to look at it. Just want to make sure. Yeah, see, it's not constantly giving us the highest in the middle. Oh, that was only 2. I almost kind of wonder if it's worth even, like, if we just keep it on 1. Because it's almost like we're wasting time searching for the highest level one. And it's like, I mean, it's 30,000 XP. I mean, 30,000 adds up over time. But it's like, you know, the 2 seconds it takes to flip through them. Yeah, it's kind of because I was like, you know, we come in here and then you got to flip through them. It's like that's the 2 seconds it takes to do that is probably more of a waste than the additional 30,000 XP. Yeah, exactly. You just click and go. That we can pull this back up now. This is crazy. I wish I'd have known this forever ago. Because that was like my biggest complaint. I was like, it takes so long to get your quality and, like, you know, your gold. I was like, it didn't feel faster. This is insane. When do you think they nerf this? Yeah, I get 100%. That's why the rich get richer. The little details. 7.5. Oh, 751 or not at all. Got a few weeks. Oh, we're good. We're gonna crank this out. I got a hangnail. I just felt it. Ow. Ah. Oh, God dang it. If I do it again. Good night, dude. Freaking fat fingers over here. Probably. It is like 800. I do need to turn it down, especially like when I'm battling and stuff. I do notice I'm moving around a lot. Let's see here. I can't remember which button does it on the fly. There it is. And we've got 5,000 points. Do we go gamble? See, I didn't know when we were getting the next planet. I thought it was because I thought initially on 7.5 we got it. So it's 751. What is each planet introduced, I guess? Like, what is... I assume it's just, like, different rewards. We'll go gamble after this. We'll go spin the wheel. MSQ trial in the extreme. X1 you get raid, savage, ultimate, crafting, and gathering. And 5 you get whatever's left. And 8's miscellaneous. Okay. Found a dungeon you missed somehow. There you go. Which one was it? Which one didn't you run? A new area, new currency, and new mechanics. The booklets in the drawer. Okay. Sigmata Dreamscape. Oh, excuse me. Which one is that from? Which expansion? Pretty much. Random stuff and an MSQ. Okay. A level 90 from Endwalker. Okay. Enjoy the chicken tenders. Chicken tendies. Do these Spectrum dice sell pretty well? I know the mounts do, but the mounts are kind of tough. I mean, they sell okay. 30K. Do we risk it all? Let's do it. Maybe we'll get it. Probably going to end up with cordials. Terrible. Terrible. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. Don't give me the hearts. Okay. These for specialists, expert crafts. Okay. I don't think I've ever used them before. All right, here we go. Yeah. Like crap. Okay. Come on. Oh, are they? Okay. Got the vacuums, the mount. I don't know what those sell for. Because I think we already have it. Yeah, that just happened, right? With 7.5. It's like 150 now, right? At least in my FC room, it was 150. %50 indoor, 100% outdoor. Okay. Yeah, there we go. These sell for 272. That's a good one. I think that's probably the main reason why to do the red alert, so you can get a ton of credits. Oh, probably help if we started it right. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do them, like, you're better off doing the experience for sure. I'm saying, like, if you wanted to gamble, that's probably the best. I mean, that's the fastest way to get them. $1 million an hour. Good night. Oh, I thought that was 3. Oh, I accidentally clicked it too early. There we go. We'll look at that here in a second. Oh. Here, let's just see real quick. Who else do we have to do? I know we did Goldsmith. Weaver's there. Armor's there. Blacksmith is there. Carpenter and leather worker, the other two we have to do. The push to 90. Get out of here. My dog is down here snoring. I'm surprised more people didn't know about this. It's kind of crazy. Like, because I did watch some videos on like crafter leveling and stuff. Nobody once mentioned this. Hold on. There we go. Hydration check. I do. I need more water. I do need more water. Somebody's at my front door. Let me go check who this is. One sec, guys. It's a door check. We'll grab water while we're there. Oh, God. Time to watch a friend fail at Savage. Good luck with crafting. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming in here and dropping the knowledge on us. Now we all know how to power level our crafters. Tell your friend good luck with his Savage. I'm still trying to do M9. I'm like right there. We're getting to the very end. We just need more damage. That's about it. Oops. Ugh, I can't count. Sorry about that. I had to text my wife real quick. I'm supposed to be making her... They're having like a potluck tomorrow. I'm supposed to be making something. The Endwalker music, dude, a lot of the Endwalker music is good. I really enjoyed the music through Dawn Trail. A lot of it was really, really good. Tank key for the dungeon you missed. There you go. It should hopefully go quick then. We'll probably get him to 80 today, and then we'll go run some Occult Crescent. I think that's the plan. I don't know. I hope... I mean, here's the thing. Final Fantasy's always had really good music, I think, for the most part. I think the music's going to be good either way. I did really, really enjoy Dawn Trail's music, though. Nordic and Slavic. I mean, it would make sense. It would make sense. Since it's so cold. Just let me turn in. Yeah, the materia. Yeah, it's like, I think it's the level 80 gear. The level 80 gear is like packed. I saw it when we, who was it? It was, who did we just do? Our blacksmith? Is when we did our blacksmith, I saw it. I was like, oh man, that's full. Oh no. We're almost there. 2 more levels. So this is what we were talking about earlier in the day. Like the grind, it can get to you, especially like this when you're just doing it over and over and over again. That's why it's nice to go and do other things. That's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go run Occult Crescent. That's what we're gonna do. Did I misclick? Actually, we have to go back to Ul'dah real quick because I need to check on my missions. I didn't do any of that stuff this morning. Usually that's what I do in the morning, but I didn't want to do anything this morning. I just wanted to lay in bed. I was being lazy. It was a lazy start to the day. I almost feel like it goes quicker the higher we are leveled. Like just to get to this point at like when we were at like 72, 73 was taking a while. Like literally we're halfway and we've only done a few crafts. Like it feels like it's going like, I know you get more XP as you go up, but it's like, it feels like it's more. I feel like it's like more of your total experience or whatever. Oh, no. There we go. My brain's not braining right now. All right, 79. One more to go. I'm clicking the wrong button. See, that's like you kind of get into this flow, and then when your brain's done with it, like I'm messing it all up now because my brain's just like the monotony of it. See, because I just misclicked right there. Oh, we're halfway there. Yeah, see, now we're full up on our material again. Ugh. Should really only be these 2 crafts will be done. Oh, my lands. We're there. Done. Done. We'll be done with the crafters for today. Oh, I mean, dude, that's huge though. Like, I know now what I'm gonna be doing on like my free time. I won't make you guys sit through all that, but we will. We'll get everybody up. We'll get everybody up. So we got. Right. So still our goldsmith. See our carpenter and our leather worker. Where are they at though? 75. So that's not too bad. And 72. So this one's gonna take a little while too. I mean, what was that? I want to say we started him about an hour ago, maybe. So what, 8 levels or 9 levels? He was 71 or 72. So 8 or 9 levels in an hour. That's pretty dang good. So let's go back to Dot real quick. This way we can check on all of our stuff. We got to send our people back out. They might be able to get that done. I've still yet to do the command mission, and I need to do that because I think that's for my next promotion. We'll do it eventually. So let's see what ventures here. So he said, go ahead, we'll sell that. We actually should have dropped all this stuff off with him while we were in here. She has the materia. I wonder what this sells for. And now you've got the dungeon done. Congrats. Okay, these are cheap. Let's just sort it. There we go. Wasn't that bad? The third boss was a nightmare. Like, how difficult was it? Wasn't terrible. Well, for you, not bad. Okay, well. Was everybody else dying or something? Okay, that sucks. The collective sigh, you're like, oh, great. Okay, so they already started that. Oh, there you go. Gotta love when you get the commendations. Oh. Mine's already dead. Why is that? Oh, because DPS is harder? Yeah, I will say, oh. I do tend to give it to the healer a lot. Oh shoot, I gotta get used to my locations again. It's been too long. It's been too long. I only did crafters like all day yesterday and then all of this morning. My brain's got to get back in the swing of it. That we should put on one of our cool mounts. I forgot. Who do we want to do? Who do we want to do? I can't remember where these are at. He said 2 minutes south. Hmm. Oh, tired. I'm sleepy. And then here I got to run out at 1 today. So, well, we won't be going until 2 today. We'll only be going until 1. Like I said, I got to run out. And then at some point, I'm hoping my wife will text me so I know what I'm bringing or I need to make for her thing. Oops. We messed up that rotation. Did. It's been so long since we've been here. I'm trying to remember. I just threw myself right into that. Oh. Forgot about that part. I thought they were going to rotate. I messed that up. There's the rotation. Actually, here, let me get back. I'll get back. I'll let my dogs in real quick. I hear them at the door. All right. All right, we'll probably do this one and call it after this. That'll be the plan. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Try and do something real quick. Hold on. There we go. Try to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow too. Maybe I think tomorrow we'll practice the Savage raid again. And by practice, I mean hopefully we can beat it. So maybe we'll go over to Ether early in the morning and try and run that. I really want to do this. Like, I'd like to get the relic weapon, but at this point, it's like it's taking flipping forever to get these stupid demi pieces. We're almost maxed out, though. 20, I think 20 is the cap, so... Just got to keep running. Got to keep running. That first day that we ran these, we did so well. We literally got... I was like 5 or 6 pieces the first day we ran this, and since then... Is it not gonna let me? Oh, I guess I can't open it in here. They're my my saddlebag, but I think since then we've only gotten like 1 or maybe 2 since that first day. Kind of wasted that one. Does he dive back in? I can't remember. It's popping out. It's fine. Oh, shoot. Wrong one. So 1, 2, then 3. Okay. No. Nothing. It just doesn't want to hand these things out, man. Just doesn't want to hand them out. We need so many of them too. That's the worst part. We need, here, we'll look right now. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. We need 9 more. 9 more. We need our luck that we had the other day where we, like that first day, where we got like 5. We were, I think we averaged it out as like 1 an hour. Like literally. Oh wait, we did get one. Okay, never mind. We did get one. I missed one. Okay. I feel better. I feel better. Oh man. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call it there, guys. I do have to go a little bit early. Like I said, I got to run out. I'll try to get a short together when I get back. And then tomorrow, like I said, I think we're going to run the Savage again. I think we're going to go practice M9s and hopefully we can complete it. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't see Tuhu today. Let me make sure he didn't message me earlier. No, he did not. Okay, I just want to make sure. I was like, maybe he messaged me or something. But I think that's the plan for tomorrow. We'll probably come back here too. We'll see just how much time we have after we run M9 Savage, because I do kind of want to do that a lot tomorrow. So we'll practice that out. We'll play it from there too. I appreciate you guys being here today, watching me do this crafters. If you guys didn't see, that's how you need to level your crafters. Just go do Cosmic and don't shoot for quality. Just complete and turn in. Complete, turn in. Yeah. Other than that, guys, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. I don't have anything going on tomorrow. So it'll be a full stream. But yeah, guys, I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Later, friends.